What's up my friends, hope you are well. I just saw Parasite. This is the latest film from director Bong Joon Ho. You might remember his name from movies like The Host, Snowpiercer and Okja. Parasite is a part drama, part comedy and part thriller. It tells the story of a poor, struggling family in South Korea who is given a big opportunity to turn their fortunes around. That's all the premise I'm gonna give you for this film because I do think it's one of those movies that is best watched without knowing too much about the plot. Now I admit I haven't seen many Korean movies in my life, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out that the Korean film industry is very healthy. Korean movies are in general pretty solid and their dramas are very popular all over the world. I was excited to see Parasite for two main reasons, one being the fact that it just won the Best Film Award at the Cannes Film Festival, the Palme d'Or, a very prestigious honor. Also, I'm a big fan of Bong Joon Ho as a director. I've only seen Snowpiercer and Okja, but I do believe this is the type of director that has a lot to say about the world in his films, and I love that kind of director. And after walking out of the movie, I can tell you that my respect for Bong Joon Ho is up in the sky because he and everyone else involved in this movie pretty much knocked it out of the park on multiple fronts. Parasite is a movie with many layers, and when you peel back each of these layers, things get more interesting and intense. I could not take my eyes off the screen just because it was so interesting. Plot-wise, something happens partway through the film that took me completely by surprise, and it sets off this chain of events that honestly blew me away. That said, I don't think everyone is going to love the way the plot progresses in this movie, but I personally thought it was amazing. All the acting is pretty incredible across the board in this film. This is coming from someone who doesn't speak Korean, so do let me know if you think I'm wrong. It's very hard for me to pick out the best actors or actresses from this movie, but if I had to choose one, it would probably be Kang, who plays the father in the film. He is the one who has the most layered performance, and I think his character was given the most fleshed out arc. The way this film is shot, or the cinematography, is beautiful. The framing of these wide shots, the way the camera follows the action, all of that I thought was pretty well done. And I think this is the kind of movie where people are going to find metaphors or meaning from the scene blocking or the way the scene is set up. And I think there's some pretty clear messages already about class conflict in the film, the disparity between the super rich and the super poor in Korea, and what happens when the two are brought together. The director definitely makes some commentary on people who have very little going for them in life and their outlook on how to approach their problems to get what they want. And because of that, I can see why this film won an award at an international film festival. When it comes to flaws, I find it hard to find anything that genuinely bothered me about this movie. There are story beats which I guess were a bit convenient. There are things that happen to move the plot forward, and those things would not have happened if one or two characters were just a little bit more careful. There is more than one scene which involves a character or characters who are sneaking around, and what I can tell you is that they're not very good at doing that. Overall, this is a fantastic film, yet again directed by Bong Joon Ho. The story is very interesting, the pacing makes it engaging, the score is good, and the performances are top notch. If you're the type of person who watches a lot of Hollywood movies and you want something new, then this movie should be at the top of your list. I'd also recommend this film to anyone who just likes a well-written movie with compelling characters and some very, very intense scenes. I am going to give Parasite a 9 out of 10. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it and you thought it was useful, then share it on all your social media platforms. I'd super appreciate it. If you have seen the movie, tell me what you thought in the comments below. I'd really love to know what you guys think. I'll be back soon with another video for you guys. So until next time, have a great week ahead, maximum hype, and peace out.